Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, beer brats is one of those fantastic dishes that screams football season to me. Since we're on the football kick, we're gonna get into some beer brats today. Let's get into it. All right, guys, that's right. We're gonna be doing beer brats today, and I'm gonna tell you, this is a very simple and fast recipe. I mean, it can be as fast as you want it to be, or you can slow it down, much like I did with this cook today. But this video is gonna be a quick one. It's gonna get you right through it. It's gonna show you just how to make those great beer brats for your football party. So let's get it going. Okay, so to get started with this recipe, we're just gonna start off with 2 sticks of butter here. Now I've got that in my aluminum pan here, and we're gonna get it on our grill. Now today we're gonna be using our Weber kettle, and we're gonna be using our harder charcoal, lump charcoal. This is the medium size lump charcoal, as well as some post oak wood. Now we've got the grill going. I'm gonna get this butter on, and we're just gonna get it melted down, and then we'll proceed to the next step. Okay guys, so as you can see, we've got our butter completely melted down. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add in some peppers. Now I got some onions, some red peppers, some yellow peppers, some orange peppers, all cut up and put in my Ziploc here. And we're gonna get this put into our pan. And then we're just gonna kind of move it around here just to kind of even it out. Get this coated in this butter. Okay, now we're gonna get these peppers and onions seasoned up, and we've got some of that American Pitmaster Wow that's gonna go in here, as well as some American Pitmaster OG. These are great all-purpose seasonings. So we're just gonna get that mixed in here, get these onions and peppers tossed around. And then all I'm gonna do is get the lid put back on here, and we're just gonna let these peppers and onions kind of cook down a little bit. And then we'll be ready to proceed with getting these brats made. Guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Alton, aka the Dawgfatha, and this is Barbecue Boulevard, where my aim is to help elevate your backyard grilling game. Now, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, or at least finding some value in what you're seeing here, please consider giving me that thumbs up and subscribing to the channel, and enable that bell so you get notified every time we upload a video to this channel. All right, so let's get back to this cook. Now, we've been letting these peppers and onions go here on the grill for about 20 minutes or so, and we're just gonna toss them over again. And now we're gonna move on to our next step. We're gonna build a great little a little beer bath, a beer and butter bath here for these brats. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour in some stout. Now feel free to use whatever beer you got, whatever you want to use, but today we're gonna be using a peanut butter milk stout that I've been wanting to try out with this recipe. So that's what we're gonna do. And so we're gonna get these cans of this milk stout poured in here. All right, so 2 cans of peanut butter milk stout in. And again, I'm just kind of moving the onions and peppers around, make sure everything is getting nice and happy in the beer bath here. And we're just gonna let this go for a little bit, and we'll be ready to move on and get these brats going. Since we're talking about fantastic beer brats today, guys, you saw that I'm using the milk stout, peanut butter milk stout that is. I'm curious, what's the type of beer that you like to use when you're making beer brats? Pop it in the comments section down there and let's talk about it. All right, gang, so we got our beer here going with our onions and peppers, and we're gonna move on. Now this is where my recipe varies a little bit from what you're probably used to. Most people would take their brats and just toss them right in the beer and let them go that way. I don't do that. I get them over here on the grill, and I get some color on them first. And so that's what we're gonna do, is I'm just gonna throw them over here, and we're not looking to cook them all the way through. We are merely just looking to get a little color onto them. And I know I got my grill a little hot right now, so I'm gonna have to tend to these. And so literally all I'm trying to do here is just get a little color onto these brats. Again, we're not trying to cook them all the way through. We're just gonna merely get a little bit of color on them. It's just like when you do with any cooking. When you get your meat, you sear it a little bit, get a little color to it, get a little char on it, and then kind of finish it off with a slower cook. It just kind of amps up the flavor. And so that's what I'm looking to do with this. And again, like I said, most people would take their brats and throw it in their beer bath and just kind of let it simmer in there. And I'm more of the school of trying to get some flavor into the brats by doing this part first, and then maybe allowing the brat to absorb some of that flavor from the beer bath rather than to leach the flavor out of the broth. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, I could be totally off my rocker and, you know, and be kind of out there in left field without a glove, but that's just kind of the way that I'm rolling with this. And I've had great success with it in the past, so that's why I'm doing it this way. And I'm just kind of moving it around here because, again, I don't want it to, you know, burn the broth. I don't want it to split open too badly. But again, I just want to get some good color on it. So we're just going to keep tossing the broth around back and forth here. Get some color on it, and then at that point we'll get it into our beer bath, and we'll then let it go ahead and kind of slowly simmer until we're ready to get them off. And it just smells really good. The flavor from the you know, the aroma coming from the onions and peppers and the brats here. Man, I'm telling you, this is gonna be good, I think. Now what we're gonna do is, as we get these off of the coals here, again, we're just gonna nestle it right down in here into our beer bath, just like this. All right, now we got our brats here into our beer bath, guys, our beer and butter bath with the onions and peppers. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this just simmer here for the next few hours. I'm just going to develop some great flavor. I'm not in a big rush with this today, so we're going to let it go. All right, so we're going to get the lid put back on, and I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Okay, by no means am I a beer brat expert, so that leads me to ask you guys out there, are you the type that likes to grill your brats first and then put them in a beer bath with butter? Or do you like to put it in that butter beer bath first and then grill it at the end? Pop that down there in the comment section and let me know what I should be doing, what you guys think I should be doing. Anyway, back to the cook. All right, now here we've got our brats here. They've been simmering away here slowly here for, I don't know, a couple of hours or so. I've been running around doing some other things. And man, the smell is just phenomenal. Smelling really good. And I just know these peppers and onions have picked up a lot of flavor. And you can see we've kind of reduced down a little bit. Obviously, when you're cooking and you're making sauces and things of that nature, when you reduce it, you're kind of fortifying or amplifying the flavor. So I'm anticipating this is going to be pretty good. So, but anyway, hey, tell you what, I'm going to get these off the grill here, and I'll meet you back at the table, and we're going to do a taste test on these, all right? Beer brats, baby. All right, gang, we are here back at the table. Now I've just got nothing fancy, just a regular old hot dog bun that I'm gonna be putting this on today. So we're gonna grab us a brat out of here because they're smelling fantastic. And we're gonna put that brat right there just like that. And I'm gonna put some mustard on here. Now this is just some regular old, you know, yellow mustard, no stone ground or nothing like that. Nothing fancy, just regular old mustard. And now we're gonna get some of these peppers and onions out of this butter bath here and get them put on. And guys, this is what we got to work with here today. Now this smells so fantastic, man. I gotta get ready to go in for a bite on this, so cheers. Now guys, that is a fantastic butter beer bath grilled brat, whatever. Man, whatever you want to call it is good, is what I'm gonna call it. The peanut butter stout, the peanut butter milk stout worked excellent with this, just as I thought it would. And because we took time and you know, reduced it down, it's got a great flavor. It's really deep and rich in flavor. And yeah, this is fantastic. So you guys will definitely have to try this recipe out again. Pop it in the comment section down there. What's your favorite way to make your brats? Because I'm looking to learn, see how everybody else is making theirs. But anyway, if you enjoyed what you saw here, make sure you give that thumbs up and check out what I got right there and hit that subscribe button. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Getting into these brats, baby. Peace!